This is phenomenal. Massive Slavosaurus, big butt Muscalungo. Hey guys, I got an 11 pounder. Look at that thing, man. Oh no. Look at the tummy on that thing too, buddy.
That's a toad.
Yes, folks, truly one of my favorite days of the year when I get together with my buddy Captain Dale Stroschein up at Sand Bay Beach Resort, and we jig for walleyes. And you and I have been doing this, I guess, about a dozen years now, doing this type of fishing. And for folks that haven't caught a walleye rip jigging or using a hair jig or whatever, this is really special, isn't it?
Well, I mean, John, here's the thing. You've been fishing a long time, I've been fishing a long time, and I know the people at home know this. This is without a doubt your favorite trip of the year.
Absolutely.
And you know, there's something to be said about that because you fish a lot of great water that Wisconsin has and then some. And you know, for this to be one of your favorite trips of the year, you're with a class of a lot of other guys too. I mean, and the one thing people always have to remember, which I've always stressed, Door County is an area that you're going to come to not to do numbers of fish. Now, I'm not saying you can't have some nights with some numbers or some days with some numbers, but typically this is an area where you're coming to get a fish of a lifetime.
We'll catch some walleyes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey folks, let's show what we're using and how we're using it. All that coming up right after this.
The outboards that are changing everything. Get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2. Now from 150 to 300 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
And now, for a limited time, Evinrude's Run Fearless sales event includes 8 years of coverage on all E-Tech engines and accessories.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
For details, visit evinrude.com.
You have a choice, turf or surf. It's fishing season. Welcome to the outdoors. We're baiting, casting, drifting, and limiting out. The outdoors never felt so good. Catch, release, and keepers. The outdoors never tasted so good. It's fishing season. We are outdoors. Mills Fleet Farm.
Hey folks, Yamaha and Mills Fleet Farm have teamed up to give away a brand new Kodiak 700. The Kodiak 700 is an awesome machine with an unbeatable mix of performance, workability, and real-world value, starting at only $69.99. Folks, there's 3 ways to enter. You can enter at any Mills Fleet Farm, you can enter online at GillespieFishing.com, or you can text to enter at 797979. You can win the Kodiak 700 with its class-leading power and durability, and by the way, it's assembled right here in the USA. Hey, welcome back, folks. I'll tell you what, Dale's going to be the first to connect today, Dale. What a beautiful day to be fishing up here in Door County, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, man. Does he feel pretty good?
Yeah, he's not bad, John. Well, Caleb's getting the net.
We'll get that Frable for you. All right. Oh, that's a good starter there, Dale.
Little guy.
Hey, an eater. You know, that's pretty rare for you and I to catch a fish that small this time of year.
Yeah, but you know what? We're coming off of a cold front. You know, yesterday was just wicked, obviously, which it's been actually for the last how many days. And so I'm thinking we're going to have to scratch a little bit today. Tomorrow's going to be the better day.
Good starter.
So, yeah, we'll take them.
Nice eater walleye to start our day there, Dale, but we should tell the folks what we're using. One of my favorite baits out here is a 5-inch Kalin's Jerko, and on a calm day like this, I'll even go to an 1/8 ounce jig head. But when we cast out, rip jigging, you want to have bottom contact all the time, right? So you let that go down.
Constant contact with the bottom, and today we've got a light breeze, you know, so we're actually drifting. And you know, a lot of times if it's rougher out, then you want to be spot on anchored. And you know, the snap jigging or rip jigging, whichever you want to refer to it, there's an art to it, and it does take a little bit of time, you know, to snap off the bottom. You snap the jig off the bottom, you let it drop back down to the bottom, and as you're letting it drop back down, at that point you would reel up the slack with the reel.
That one hit close to the boat, folks. I was almost done with my retrieve there, Dale. I was about ready to bring it in. Look at that Fenwick bending, man. This is a pretty good fish, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna let Caleb do his guiding duties here.
Well, that's why I love this fishing, folks. Ooh, here he comes. There we go. Nice walleye right there.
Well, that's a good.
Yeah, that's a real nice fish.
Fat one.
Folks, I love the hit, and that's why this is one of my favorite trips of the year. When you're ripping like that and you come up to rip, man, and he's on there, you know, that's pretty exciting. Hold him up there, Caleb. Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you since we fished in the wintertime.
Yeah, down in Chicago.
Yeah, that's a good walleye right there.
Solid fish.
Hey, it looks like Captain Caleb's going to score now, Dale.
Yeah, I got my,
you know,
my young
like you
lad
said,
going.
this is not fast and furious. You got to work for these fish. I think one of the problems today is we have no breeze, folks.
Yeah,
it's glass calm.
That's not helping.
It was such a light bite too, John, like Dale said.
Really?
They're negative right now
They're
after
negative?
this cold front.
All right, well, this one looks like a pretty good fish.
Yeah,
Feel pretty good,
better.
Caleb?
Yeah, it feels better, John.
Caleb John is notorious for catching big fish.
Well, Caleb is a great angler.
He's
Ooh, there's a walleye. There is a walleye.
Ooh,
That's a
Caleb.
beautiful fish. And what was that one on, Dale?
that one was on a hair jig.
On a hair jig, okay. Boy, those are just beautiful fish, folks. Now that's more of what we're used to catching this time of year, isn't it, Dale?
Yeah, and that's still we got a ways to go yet, but it's better.
Hey, Caleb, nice, buddy. How did he hit that? Real light?
Real light, John. Just barely moved the line.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a beautiful fish. So that looks like a spawned out female, I would think, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Still pretty hard.
Caleb,
I know I just caught one.
listen to him laugh there. I love when he giggles, Dale, you know?
Yeah.
When he gets a bite.
Well, that's just kind of stuffing it back in both of our faces.
I know.
Wow,
'cause
you
we were-
guys act like I wasn't getting any.
Oh, well, you know, we got to get on you a little bit.
Ooh, there's a good one,
Oh,
John.
that is a, oh, whoa, look at the size of that one.
A little better.
Holy cow. That is a gorgeous fish, Dale. Look at that one, buddy.
A little longer.
Now, Dale, you know, we're in real early May right now. When you look, this lasts for a while, doesn't it, buddy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this will go all summer long.
Really?
You know, just not in here. I mean, we move as the season goes on. You know.
Now, Caleb, that was on a hair jig again?
Yep.
And they don't hit that thing real hard, though, do they?
Real subtle. And right now we're drifting, so that one, the line just tightened up. You know, we were drifting with the boat and it just pulled tight, and that was at the end.
Beautiful fish. What is that, about 27 inches?
I'd give it all a 20, 25, 26, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, the wind picked up. We actually moved away from the lee shoreline. Is that a good one, Dale?
Seems like it, John.
All right, buddy. I'll tell you what, folks, this is so cool. Yeah?
It's
Good
a
one?
long way out.
Yeah. Hair jig?
No, split tail.
Split tail, okay. Well, here he comes. Ooh, Dale. He's throbbing, Dale. Big one, Dale?
Yeah, it's a good one, John. Probably the biggest one we've got today.
All right, buddy. Was he taking line?
I'm giving him line because he's wanting to go.
Wow, this is amazing,
Here he comes,
folks.
here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, this is a really big walleye. Look at the
Oh,
size
God.
of that. That's an absolute giant, Dale. That's an absolute giant toad, Dale. Look at the size of this walleye, folks. I'll tell you what, Dale. This is what Sturgeon Bay is all about.
Yeah, sir.
Look at the size of that fish.
Yeah, and he didn't have that hooked well either.
That's a 30-incher, isn't it,
yeah,
Dale?
well, he's long, John. He's definitely a long fish.
Wow, is that gorgeous, buddy. You know, I'll tell you what, we moved away, we got into the wind, we moved away from the lee shoreline. Sometimes the wind can help you, can it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I always preach this even when I do all my schools, you know, no matter how tough the day is, you can never give up because this is what can happen. You know, persistence is always going to pay off, and that's one thing that you and I have had for over 25 years together.
Hold them out this way once, yeah, get it there. I mean, that, folks, is really, boy, that is just a jumbo. How was that fight, buddy?
That was a lot of fun.
Isn't that
Yeah,
fun?
a lot of
And why
fun.
do you give him a little bit of line towards the end there?
Well, he was pulling a lot of line, John. He was wanting line, and my drag was a little, I'm a tight dragger, because if you don't keep your drag tight on a hook set, you can never make that up. You can always make adjustments after. So I always keep a tighter drag than most. Matter of fact, many of my customers will get in the boat and they're always like, wow, that's a pretty tight drag. Well, I'm always like, that's where I like it. I said,
Yeah.
you can always make adjustments, like I said, after that.
Beautiful, beautiful
So we're gonna
fish.
release this fish, but let's get a photo quick.
Well, we're getting near the end of the day, and is Caleb going to close it out for us, Dale? We will see here.
I hope not. I want to get
I was
another
gonna
one.
say,
Yeah.
I don't want to close it out just yet.
Well, we don't have to. I mean, that sun is getting down. Feel like a pretty decent fish, guys?
Yeah, it feels good, John.
All right, guys. What do we go? Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice job. Caleb, not as big as Dale's, but that is a gorgeous
Pretty good
walleye,
one.
you guys. That is a beautiful fish.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Now, Dale, will these fish bite after dark if you did this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got them in the evening. They don't quit biting.
Look at that. Look at the beautiful coloring on that fish. Dale, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, nice job,
Caleb, what was that on, buddy?
The
Split tail.
split tail there we just pulled out.
Nice job. Look at that now, the nice bronze color, the white belly. That is a gorgeous fish. Good job. We were fishing Door County out of Sand Bay Beach Resort, a 2.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 3.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
Hi, I'm Len Groom from Amsoil, and today we're talking about diesel oils. No matter if it's a turbo diesel or an over-the-road truck, we've got you covered. Whatever specs it requires, the new FA4, the new CK4, Amsoil is here for you. We've got max duty protection products that have the extended drain intervals for those of you that are interested in that. We also have a max duty product that's designed to work for the OEM drain interval of the vehicle. So for those of you that are interested in that, we've got you taken care of. So for more information on our diesel oils or how to save 25% on Amsoil products, check out amsoil.com.
The new Acme Rattle Master has a built-in echo chamber with a brass rattle that calls fish in. The body's solid brass too and won't bend or dull, and reflects fish attracting light all over the water column. This 1-2 punch of sight and sound means you make less casts, because the fish come to you. Rip it or shake it for crappie, walleye, northern salmon, or trout, and experience multi-species action with just one bait.
Folks, when I head out to fish, I always stock up on my favorite Baitmate fish attractants. Dale, I just put that Baitmate on, man. Baitmate offers a complete line of fish attractants and convenient spray bottles for every angler and every species of fish. They've got your bait covered. I also have the newest Baitmate delivery system in my boat, Baitmate Ultra Live Game Fish Dip. Simply flip open the lid and dip your bait for even application every time, and it's ideal for frequent casting. I just dipped that in the Baitmate, you know that? Improve your chances of catching fish with Baitmate fish attractants. It just makes sense. You know, folks, a lot of times when it's a nice day and Ryan and I aren't busy, we go out and do a little bit of fishing on our own. And today, Ryan, you've got a special edition Johnsonville for us, right?
Yeah, these are available only for a limited time. It's the Johnsonville Firecracker Fresh Brats.
And how do you cook them?
Well, you got to go low and slow on the grill. You don't want to, break those casings and lose all those delicious Johnsonville juices.
Now, the name Firecracker means it's a little spicier?
It's got a little bit of a kick, and they're really, really flavorful.
Okay, slow and, how did you say that again?
Slow and low.
Yeah, they look delicious.
Absolutely. I can't wait to try them.
I would describe them as very flavorful.
Absolutely. So would I.
And Johnsonville Firecracker Brats, limited
fresh
edition.
brats. Yep. Go and pick them up right away because they're only going to last so long.
Hey, Caleb, all right, starting out day 2. And the guy who was hot last night is catching them again, Dale. All right, buddy. Is it a good one, Caleb?
Feels good.
All right, all right. Oh, that is look at the size of that walleye. Dale Stroschein, look at the size of that fish.
That's a good one.
Holy cow, is that a beauty. Guys, I'll tell you what, that is a jumbo-itis. Man, is that a big one, Dale. Is that 30 inches long?
I don't know, but I'm going to actually weigh this one.
Yeah, that is a beauty. And you said slow down the retrieve, huh, Dale?
He just said slowly retrieved on it. Wasn't, 2 hops and.
Yeah,
I mean, just
and
crushed it.
Folks, take a look at how gold and bronze those walleyes are. Caleb, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gorgeous fish, John.
So that was just real short hops there?
Very short.
What do we got there? 7 pounds, 8 ounces?
Yeah,
there?
jumping around 7.8, 7.7.
And Dale,
That's respectable.
2 weeks ago before that fish spawned, what would that weigh?
Well, it's so hard to tell, John, but it would have been obviously a little bit bigger than where we're at now. But I mean, that's a quality fish anywhere you go.
Are you kidding me? That's a giant. Good job, guys. But Dale, slowing down the retrieve. We didn't get a bite for the first hour, and just slowing it down, huh?
Yeah, slower snaps.
Okay. Good job, Caleb.
Thanks, John.
I'll tell you what, folks, it's been a while since we've caught a fish. Now, don't lose this one, Caleb. Don't lose this one.
A lot of pressure, John.
A little bit of pressure, folks. No, we've had a slow day today, but you know, we talked at the top of the program. This isn't a numbers deal. This is a quality deal, a chance to catch a real big walleye jigging. Man, oh man.
Oh, it's a big fish.
Oh, that is a giant. Look at that walleye.
All right.
Holy cow, is Caleb hot today. Man, oh man. I got to come up here, guys. That is a beautiful fish. You know, Dale, buddy,
Yeah.
we talked about it at the top of the program. You work for these fish. I mean, it's not an easy deal, but these are once-in-a-lifetime walleyes.
Yeah, that's for sure, John. I mean, it's been a little tougher day. I don't know what really is going on, but you know, when you got to grind it out and get fish like this, you know, it makes it worthwhile.
I don't even call it grinding out when you catch one like that.
Right.
That is just a solid, beautiful fish. And now after the spawn, you know, we're in May now. These fish will really start putting on weight the rest of the summer, Dale?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they'll start feeding. They're feeding now, and they'll feed, aggressively throughout the season. So that's for sure.
Well, Captain Caleb, one of your guides, is certainly showing us how to catch walleyes today, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What was that one on?
Hair jig.
On a hair jig,
Yeah.
huh? And you're just popping it real slow?
Yep, just bringing it along the bottom, real slow.
Sometimes cadence is extremely important.
It's
down.
either that can either make the difference of a great day or no fish day. It's that important.
So when they're not biting real good, just slow that down to little pops, huh?
Or it could be going much faster to get reaction. The key is though to keep trying different things.
Every cast, try something a little bit. Boy, that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous walleye. Boy, I'll tell you what, folks, you keep casting, eventually you get a bite, right, Dale?
Yeah, well, that's. Go ahead, Caleb.
Oh,
You got
I saw the line jump on that one, Dale, when the jig was falling.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun, folks. This is fun, man. Caleb, now you can't miss my fish, buddy.
I won't.
Oh, Dale, he's staying down, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's a good.
He's
that's a
staying
good
down.
sign.
Okay. Wow, this is awesome, folks. This is awesome.
John, I
just
You saw me change colors?
I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
Is this one of Ryan, the videographer's knots?
Ooh, yes, it is.
Okay.
Ryan ties all our knots. Ooh,
Just checking.
Look at that battle. Holy cow, look at that battle, Dale. Wow, is that cool? Okay. Ooh, Dale, look at the size of that, Dale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of that wall skirt. Yeah, in that Frable.
Up here with him, Caleb.
Holy cow, folks, wait till you see the size of this jumbo job. Wow. Caleb, can you grab, folks? I'll tell you what. That is a big fish, isn't it?
Well, it's what we call a Slobosaurus rex.
That is a Slobosaurus rexamundo. And I'll tell you, Caleb, you've been watching me in the back boat changing colors how many times today?
Too many to count at this point.
Yeah, but look at, how big is that one, Dale?
You know what, John? When you're that excited, it's a good one.
Well, I'll tell you what, catching something like that on a jig is definitely exciting. And, you know, I want to show the folks, everybody knows how much I love these Kalen's Jerkos, but I'm not really that fond of this color, Dale. It's one of my least favorite, and I thought, well, I'll dig in the tackle box and grab something that I haven't used. But that chartreuse is good up here.
Oh, yeah. John, I'll tell you what, it's hard to find the wrong color. I always tell everybody, if you've got confidence in it, use it.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2017 Fishing Contest. Cooper Schmidt of Kewaskum caught this 38-inch northern pike on Long Lake on a shiner. James Schneider of Oshkosh caught this 16-inch crappie on Lake Winnebago. He was using a minnow. Mackenzie Patrick of Fall River, Wisconsin caught this 40-inch pike on Lake Mendota on a smelt. Jim Dembeck of Heartland, Wisconsin boated this 32-inch brown trout, a 20-pounder on Lake Michigan on a spawn sack. This week's kids winners are Tate Sauer of Greenville, Wisconsin, caught this 13-inch crappie on Manthei Pond. He was using a pimple jig. And Kirsten Cassidy of West Bend caught this 34-inch brown trout in Port Washington, and she was using a crankbait. Our adult winners will receive a $25 Mills Fleet Farm gift card. Our kids winners a Plano tackle box. To enter is simple. Just stop in at your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank, or go to fleetfarm.com to download an entry blank. Remember, folks, Mills Fleet Farm has everything you need for your next fishing trip, including snacks and your fishing license. Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters. Well, thanks, buddy. I had a good time.
You're welcome,
And you
John.
caught a big walleye, I caught a big walleye, and Dan caught a big walleye, so it all worked out. Dale Stroschein guides all of Green Bay on a daily basis. For more information, give Dale a call. That phone number is 920-743-5731, 743-5731.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Folks, taking a break in the fishing, I am really excited. I'm at Recon Boat Headquarters up in Iola, Wisconsin, and I am picking up the boat that I personally designed at reconboats.com. This is the Recon 2185 SC, and I've got John Johnson. He is the man that has created Recon Boat Company. And John, you've done a great job, and you know, you guys do build them custom ordered for what the guy wants here, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't start a boat until it's ordered, till the colors are picked out, and you can go to the website and spend a little time picking out colors, picking out options, call the dealer for pricing.
Over the last 25 years, I've been in a lot of different boats. I drove in Pete Mena's Recon last year, fell in love with the boat. What about the performance compared to the other boats on the market as far as a Recon is concerned?
The whole shot is amazing. Up and out, you're on top of the water. Slow speed planing too. If you're cruising around a new spot looking for fish, you can stay up on plane 18 to 22 miles an hour.
And I fish for so many different species in the course of a year. I got to have all different kinds of rods and reels in there. How many rods can I fit in there?
21 rods, lockable rod storage, up to 10-foot 4-inch rods.
And you know what else I'm amazed at, folks, is a lot of the top pros in the Midwest are switching to Recon, aren't they?
There's quite a few now. Yeah, we're making a stir in the industry.
Well, I want to thank you, buddy.
All right,
I'm going to be proud to run this boat this year. I'm awful excited, and I'm going to look good too, aren't I?
I hope so.
You know, it's kind of unusual that you and I have a couple of hours to spend by ourselves out in the boat, and today we're up near St. Germain, and we're going to try for some smallmouth bass.
Yeah, I mean, we can catch about anything out here, but yeah, I mean, we're going to focus on smallies. Might stick a walleye or two, but we're just going to try just cranking and jigging some of these rock humps.
Well, I want to try something that's new. This is a Kalen's experimental bait. This is a hair jig.
Okay.
And it's kind of a fun way to fish for smallmouth, and you just kind of, you don't rip it, you just kind of pull and let it drop, pull and let it drop. And you've got a crankbait on. What is that?
Yeah, I'm throwing a Rapala X-Wrap.
Well, you were right, Rob. They are on top of those center bars, and here comes a pretty nice smallmouth.
Oh yeah, chunky.
Not a real big one, but a real chunky fish. And you know, is it after they spawn that they come out and use these bars, or do they actually spawn right on top of them? And real nice fatty right there. You got one on too.
I got a nice one.
You need the net?
I think so.
Okay, we'll get the Frable for you. That's a big boy, huh?
Yeah, it's a good fish, John.
Okay, well, I'm coming, buddy. Ooh, is that a platypus there, buddy?
A what?
Wait till the folks at home see this fish. We're gonna have to get him off with that crankbait there. Hold on a second. Just a beautiful platypus.
And that's a male, you know, that's...
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that is gorgeous. And they just really rock the baits, too, when they hit.
You know, anyone that doesn't fish for smallmouth is missing a lot of fun. I mean,
agree.
They fight, you know, if they were 30 inches, I don't know if you could land them.
Oh, I got a decent one here on that hair jig again, Rob. Not a real big one. Boy, do they eat that. They just really do cream that. And folks, what that does, I think, Rob, is represent a crayfish. So you just kind of short pulls and drop, short pulls and drops, and it does imitate a crayfish.
Well, you can see that hair and tinsel undulate. Yeah, it totally looks like a crayfish, you know, doing the backswim.
That one was kind of interesting, Rob. He just kind of picked up that hair jig. I actually thought I had a rock for a second. Can you frable this guy for me?
Yeah.
I don't think I can quite. Ooh, that's a nice fish. Hold him up for me there if you can. Folks, I'll tell you what, that was an awesome hit because it felt like a rock. In other words, he just kind of scooped it up. And again, that looks like a crayfish coming through the water.
Right, yeah. I mean, I just had a bump out there and it was probably the same fish, or we got another little pod of them here, but just nice chunky fish.
You know what's so cool, folks, coming up on vacation? Bass are usually cooperative all summer long, you know? That's a nice thing about it.
Yeah, right, you know, and they're fun to catch and they fight hard.
Folks, taking a break in the fishing, we have a very unique event coming up next week, May 19th, 20th, and 21st. It's called Fishing with the Stars up in St. Germain. And Rob, it's put on by the St. Germain Chamber of Commerce. Friday night's a big fish fry, and then what happens Saturday?
Well, Saturday it's an open county, I guess you could say, tournament, pick a lake, and we're fishing all species that are open: bass, walleye, pike, panfish, and there's first, second, and third place prizes for the major fish categories, and we'll have drawings, door prizes, and a chance to win a trip to be on your show.
Thus, Fishing with the Stars. So 3 winners, is it?
There'll be 3 winners. Yep.
We'll fish with us on Sunday, you, myself, and Pete Mena, and they'll be on the show, and it'll be a lot of fun. And again, that's Friday, May 19th is the fish fry.
Friday night will be registration. We'll have a fish fry. We'll give out a bunch of door prizes. We'll have some raffles.
Right. And for more information, all you got to do is, folks, you can see the website on the screen right now, is go to the St. Germain Chamber of Commerce website for all the information. And folks, anybody can enter, so come on up and fish with us, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not 2 to a boat. You could have 5 to a boat. It doesn't matter.
If you fish, chances are you've used a mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy. I mean, I just can't believe this, folks. Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did.
Tired of bugs wrecking your outdoor fun? Get a quick set screen tent from Clam Outdoors for shade and bug-free enjoyment. The 45-second setup needs no poles to insert. It's fully assembled right out of the box. Unfold and pop up this durable shelter with high ceilings and room for a picnic table. Available in 5 models. Quickset is perfect for backyards, camping, or all-day sporting events with the whole team. Find your Quickset by Clam online or at a supporting retailer near you.
Hey folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.